So we're in trouble. We're in trouble, people. And let's be honest, if you are not crafting a skill, then the world is going to leave you behind. Now, this is not a scaremongering video. This is reality, because what I have seen since the pandemic, which is, 4.5, 5 years ago now, is the world has shifted. And there are parts in history over hundreds and hundreds of years where the world shifts. And I believe that that pandemic was the massive, is that even a word? But massive change in the world, the way people work, the way people see relationships, the way people see themselves. And I think you need to get a world crisis, recession-proof skill that's going to allow you to make money in the market, all right? Or make money, period. So you can actually then just look after yourself, sustain your lifestyle, make sure you have a roof over your head. And when I do these types of videos, I get a lot of comments because some people may get triggered because they know that this is actually going to happen to them or is already happening to them. And their fear kicks in and their survival mechanism comes in and they want to then have a go at me because I'm the person who they're going to take it out on. Fair enough. I understand that process. But you need to make sure that you've created a skill that's going to generate you money. As inflation goes, as rising costs goes, as the continuation, the uncertainty around the world continues, government shutdowns in the US, wars, all these types of things, which are just part of the cycles. If you've ever read the principles of, the world, how the world works by, Ray Dalio, then you're going to understand how this thing works. But the fact of the matter is, the world, the governments, nobody really cares whether you can keep a roof over your head except for yourself. Let's be honest. You may have been in situations before where you thought people would help you and they're not going to help you. So in this video, I want to break down why I think creating a skill, and specifically for me, trading the financial markets and coaching other people, because I coach people, okay, and try and get them to where they need to get to in life, is absolutely vital for the next rest of your life. Definitely in the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see a massive shift in towards everything that's going on. Don't even let me get started on AI, because AI already changing the world and it's going to change the world. So if you are a manual job or anything like that, you've heard it for years and people keep ignoring it, you are under threat. There is no doubt about that. So when it comes to specifically what I do is relation to I trade. I help people create a skill which allows them to then design their life. Now, I'm a big believer in you should be designing your life, and you can do that by the actions that you take. But let's just say that it's not trading. Let's just say it's other things, whether that's, well, I would say copyright, but now AI is coming involved in copyright. I would say video editing, but now video. I would say program, but now programming. So what can you actually do which allows you to go and build something? Well, one is you need to go and get knowledge on what you are successful at. So what have you been through? What have you actually do? That's very, very important. Then from that, you can create a business. Now, for me, trading, I help people trade and I give them skills so they can do what they want, when they want, and get that freedom. And how that simply works is, people, you need to understand who you are. You need to understand your skills, your traits, your belief systems. And in the last video, I spoke about frequency and understanding who you actually need to be a trader. But in this one, I want to speak through the simple steps, okay, which is going to allow you to do that thing. And that is taking action. Number one is taking action. If you are scared and you are not taking action, the world is just going to swallow you up and consume you. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be surviving, all right? You're going to be surviving. But let me tell you a secret that people don't really understand before I continue. We are in a world where the system needs us to survive. The system needs the taxpayer. The system needs we call it the ant in the, the ant and going around the world. If you look at any ant farm or colony or anything like that, everybody has a specific job for that to work. That's exactly how the governments and the world have made us believe that we need the system, but they need us. But they've put a narrative on it to make you think that you need the system, when the system actually needs you. And that's where you need to step out of that. And how you do that is by taking action and understanding that you need to design your life. Now, let me go back to how you do that. Number one, you need to take action. Without taking action, you've got no chance whatsoever to do what you need to do. But how do you do that? We need to gain the knowledge from the individuals or from books or from webinars or from masterminds or from wherever you need to be, free courses or whatever it may be, gain that knowledge to understand how they think for you to get where you need to get to. We speak about that in the frequency video. That's number one. Number two is going to be, what condition do you need to be in as a human? Again, very, very important. But number three is, you must not have any fear of failure, because it's very, very important for you to get through that failure. So they're the three things that you need to do. All right. And that's how you're going to do them. So let me break down what I did and what I do now, so you can understand why you're here and why you're watching this video. First things first, where I'm brought up and where I'm from, it's crime, it's drugs and things like that. If you go back now, you'll see drug addicts everywhere, criminals, all that kind of type of thing. But sports saved me. Sports saved me. And in that sports, I got very, very spoiled. As you know, I've done a video where I retired broke and all these types of things from professional football. And you've seen that, and that's part of my story. And I mentioned that in nearly every video. But the fact of the matter is, for me to get where I am now, as successful as I am now, and it depends what you define as success. I define success as happy, peaceful, good relationships, and being able to sleep at night. Others may define that by millions and loads of drama. But how I've got that is, I locked myself off and I studied what I needed to do and the person that I needed to become to make this happen. And that's exactly what I do when I help my traders. When you work with me, and if you need any help with this, and I may be able to help you, if you're a great fit, there is a link. We can jump on a call, friendly chat, no salesy process or anything like that. And let me see if I can help you on your journey to improve your life and become better via trading skills and then other areas in your life. But let me go back. So then I created a skill of trading, but I used my experience from my previous life. And I say previous life because I believe I'm living a different life now, to allow me to mold a bulletproof mindset. And that's what I love to do with people now. You have to have a bulletproof mindset to get where you need to get to in this world. There's no doubt about that, because the world and the system will try everything to crush your dreams. Absolutely everything to crush your dreams. And I did a video recently, where if you, live to 80, you've only got 4,000 weeks, and I'm 45. So maybe I've got 1,700 weeks left, God willing, if I am lucky. All right. So I'm not willing to wait around for the system or wait around for whatever to make my life better. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to take the bull by the horns and I'm going to ride this like you would not believe, ups and downs, but I'm going to be grateful along the way. I'm going to learn from other people. And I believe that my role in this is to help people learn their strategy the way that I'm learning. I believe that my role is to teach, is to guide, and to help as many people as possible understand that this trading is not no scam. This trading will change your life along the way. If you give it time, not 6 months, not 6 weeks, not trying to get rich, not trying to buy some car or some watch or anything like that. Watches are nice. I've got a nice watch. I like watches, but it's not the focus, and it shouldn't be the focus. And when that is the focus, that's where it will go wrong for you, because you're coming from a position of desperation, a position of lack, a position of need. And again, I've spoke about this numerous times in my videos. So what you need to do and what you need to take from this video is one simple thing. You do not have time. You do not have long to do the things that you need to do. You need to go out after this video and start planning what you're going to do. And if you're a trader, you need to write down specifically how you're going to trade. That's what I did. That's what I tell all my students to do. If you are a struggling trader, or if you need help in any way, shape or form, you're not going to get a friendlier chat than probably speaking to me directly to me, not no sales team, directly to me. And if anything you get from that call, even if anything, nothing else, what you're going to get is some tips, and you're going to get some guides, and you're going to understand that maybe you do need to take action from the situation where you are right now, my friend, because you're watching this video for a reason. And that reason is you're looking for answers, and the answers are within yourself, but you need the knowledge from others to then go and implement those skills yourself to make life what it needs to be. Because if not, the system will consume you, the system will keep you where you are. And as inflation goes up and your wages remains the same, or you get the sack, your lifestyle and your quality of life will decrease. And it's harder as you get older to keep up with everything that you need to get. Think about it. is who's going to hire you when you get older if it goes wrong? Nobody. If you're in a job for 30 years, then what? Who's going to hire you? Absolutely nobody. So again, take the bull by the horns, create a skill, trade in with me if that's what you want to do, or anything that you want to do, and go and change your life.